Hello, Betromania here, and continuing episode 2 of this no purchases, no catching run of Pokémon Red. Last time, I basically got us to Pewter City and explained a few bits and pieces about what's happening. Now, this is pretty much just going to be boring, like training until I get to level 13 and get myself the Vine Whip. I mean, that shouldn't take too long. But also, it's not exactly exciting. I'll probably open these videos up to things I can discuss when I'm during the useless, weird downtime things. Like, I'd like to keep it Pokemon related, but like, how much can I talk about Pokemon? Really? Okay, probably quite a lot actually, now that we think about it. Wow, this is just an exercise in futility, isn't it? Come on. Oh, Christ. Yes? Oh. Nice. That's not where the Pokemon Center is? I'll be fine. No! Ah. Terrible. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Might as well save the tackle PP, I guess. Good time for a critical, I guess? Come on. Jesus. About 10 to go. Oh yes, you can get them from out here. Well, congratulations for making it up to this point, whether it be through actually sitting through that very boring bit, or actually skipping ahead like it was mentioned below. But I finally have Vine Whip, so now I can actually continue with the gosh danged game. Alright, so let's head on up and heal up. And keep on going. That just really confused me, going from one theme to the next. Right, so, Brock, the first gym. For those who are somehow unaware, the original Pokemon games had 8 gyms in them. Most of the mainline series actually do. And each one allows you to challenge... Each one has a theme. This one is rock themed, hence the gym leader being called Brock. Yeah, they don't get much better with the naming themes as the years go on. There are still very punny themed names, even in Generation 6. Oh god, I can't even imagine how Sun Moon's going to be. Anyway, we have Vine Whip, so this should be relatively trivial, but of course we get a critical hit against us on the first hit. This is great. But yes, Brock is rock themed, so I am pretty happy with my grass type, taking down all these rock and ground types. Now this little junior trainer here doesn't actually have any rock types, they're all ground types, but grass is still good against ground, so I don't mind. Yes, same with Parsecs, but whatever. Alright, yes. The other thing is, many of the original gym leader badges are required to use certain HM moves, which are the moves you can use outside of battle, like Cut, Fly, Surf, Strength, and Flash. But of course, practically every rock type in Generation 1 is rock ground double typed. So grass is just absolutely devastating against them. Like, I know Onyx is using Bide, but given I'm using special moves, and I got a nice critical hit anyway, but I was probably fine anyway, I have nothing to worry about. So Brock is going to give me the TM for Bide, which you saw Onyx use and didn't really do anything. Yes, I can use Flash at any time, but provided I get the HM, which I'm not going to be able to. There's Bide. TM34 contains Bide, you'll absorb damage and then pay it back double, but you need to basically stand there for 2 turns taking hits, and then you do the damage back. And while that could be useful tactically, I still have to figure out whether or not I can fit it in my team. So we're practically done with Pure City. I will be back once I cut down that bush up there and go in the back door of the museum to get my old Amber and therefore Aerodactyl, the only Pokemon that I'm allowed to collect in this run that will learn Fly. And I'll be getting that at Cinnabar Island, which is like the second last gym. So that's fun. As in I'll be getting the Aerodactyl in Cinnabar Island because that's who I need to give the old Amber to the old fossil places there. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out how far across I need to cater to, because like on the one hand, I'm not doing a standard run of Pokemon, so I'm not likely to attract audiences that aren't already familiar with Pokemon in some capacity. On the other hand, with Pokemon Go being what it is at the time of recording, a lot of people are being only just now getting into the Pokemon series and genre and probably don't actually have much experience with the mainline games, so I still want to explain a few bits and pieces as I go along. Oh, come on! Come on! I didn't even heal after the gym, did I? Bah, well. And another Canopy. That was not the move I should have used. Nor was that. Ah well, it'll help a bit anyway. Ah, come on. And that is level 16. Which means Bulbasaur is evolving. Bulbasaur is now Ivysaur. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and actually heal now that I've done the whole gym thing. And back on we go. So, the routes are numbered fairly logically. I mean, this is Route 3. And the one between Pallet Town and Viridian City was 1, and the one that contained Viridian Forest is 2. Even though Viridian Forest is slightly closer to Pewter City than it is to Viridian City. Is fine. Anyway, now that Bulbasaur evolved into an Ivysaur, I should be able to do a fair bit more damage. And hopefully things should speed up just that little bit extra to not have to worry about... Come on! And even when I do get Cut to be able to replace Tackle, Cut still misses half the time anyway, so like, well not half the time, it's only got a 95% accuracy, so it's still not too bad. Interesting. There were a lot of like very flashing light invert colour type moves. Leah just before was one of them. And with the Red Blue re-release that was out on 3DS, apparently they toned down the flashing on some of the moves. I haven't actually seen a copy myself to be able to see. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I should have gone down and around. Should have gone down and around. Ah well. It's experience. Every experience counts, I guess. Now we've got a lot more trainers that we have access to. It means that, you know, leveling up and training should be a little bit easier. Especially with the fact that we are actually only going to be focusing on a total of 6 Pokemon. And heck, only 4 of them up until, like, the 6th badge, basically? Yeah, I'll be getting my 2nd Pokemon after 3 badges. Just before the 4th one. And then I'll be getting another 1 or 2 sort of around the 5-6 mark. So we'll be seeing a lot of the butt of this Ivysaur. Especially as they evolve into a Venusaur before too long. But it's going to be like 36, I believe? Because they didn't standardise the leveling up times across the 3 starters in, you know, red, blue, green, yellow days. Because nowadays the standard, I believe, is 16 and 32, or is it 16 and 36? Wow, you'd think I'd be able to remember that. Despite having gone all the way through Viridian Forest, that was the first Kakuna that I've actually seen. I also think in Generation 1 its arms, I think it's about the only time its arms are actually like sticking out and claw-like. Yeah, I can make it. It's only one more anyway. I've got a few potions. Are those sweat patches under the bug catcher's armpits? I don't know, I've not really paid much attention. I'm sure it's just shading, but because of the colour scheme that this particular system is using, the stains are slightly yellow. And it looks kind of like sweat stains. Nice. I'm getting more criticals than I'm expecting, so that's good. Just, it's level 11, come on, it could have evolved. You could have had a pair of Butterfree by now. Damn kids. $18. Yeah, I mean, they're right around the armpit. They could well, it looks like a sweat patch kind of thing. I mean, I'm sure it's shading because of the shading on the bug catching lunchbox thing, but hey. Oh, I deserved that. Oh, they start off with Peck, don't they? I could actually take a surprising amount of damage with this. Hopefully this should alleviate things a little bit. Oh, lordy! So at least I'll go down in 5 hits instead of 4. Gee, I should be able to make it to the end. I shouldn't have bothered with Leech Seed. I should check where all the trainers are beforehand, shouldn't I? Oh well. Now from Route 3 to Route 4, which has pretty much nothing. Except now we are... Okay, sure. We are now at the Pokemon Center right outside Mount Moon. So I'll heal up and call it a day here. Now if I wasn't doing a no shop run, but still keeping the gift only and trade and basically no catch run, then I could well have bought Magikarp here. Yeah, I'm not going to get to 6 for a while. Hey, it's the Magikarp salesman! Let's have a swell Magikarp for just $500. 500 poker dollars, sorry. No. Oh dear. The shill for big Magikarp. Anyway, I think I'll call that a day. Thank you for sitting through the training session at the first half, or thank you for skipping through the training session at the first half. Either way, I don't mind. It's just there to prove I'm not doing any shenanigans. But that's it for this run. Next time round, we will tackle Mount Moon, and possibly even have time to get through... yeah, Cerulean City. Wow, I just blanked on the name of it. So Mount Moon, possibly Cerulean City, possibly Nugget Bridge. We'll see how we do. But until then, tally-ho!